Looking at different things, but that information, gathering it, getting it centralized, getting a communication network of who we'll be talking to, who has the answers to different questions, getting that disseminated out to the different organizations that are looking at this issue, and start collectively working towards gathering the information we need to again start looking at strategies moving forward. We know some things are occurring rapidly, so also trying to get in front of some of the organizations that might already be looking at the community, looking at the facility. What can we do to help facilitate conversations moving forward in those areas? There's just a lot of question marks right now this early in the process.
So as it stands right now, 1,400 people roughly are set to lose their jobs. They're connected to the community. They may have spouses who work at the same facilities. They may have children. They own homes. So let's walk through this a little bit. Even if half of those 1,400 people have to move away to find a different job somewhere, what kind of impact does that have on the economy?
Obviously, it does have a significant impact. These are folks that spend money in the community. They attend businesses. They go to restaurants. They attend, go to the retail spaces. So it does have an impact across there. There are likely a lot of businesses that generate some of their revenue from providing services to a hospital system, contractors and vendors. That's part of what we'll be looking at is how can we help those ancillary businesses, help them find new customers. There's a workforce side of it, the rapid response process, which is initiated when you see a large layoff. There's a number of federal dollars and services that can help some folks retrain. You may not have doctors retraining, but we can look at the support staff, the maintenance staff, and some of the folks who aren't on the very front end of things. There may be opportunities to help them find training to look at career changes. Making sure they're getting all the appropriate benefits and sign up for the appropriate programs. There's that group that will be working that's managed through a very specific state process. There may be opportunities for some of these folks to maybe spin off a business out of this. Maybe some services, it's an opportunity for somebody. Charlie Walker with the Chippewa Falls Economic Development Corporation had a very good phrase for it. It's called the accidental entrepreneur. Sure. As a major layoff like this occurs, there may be an opportunity to create some very smaller businesses as standalones to provide some of these services back. So we'll be looking at how can we help those folks do that moving forward. That's some of the many things that we'll be looking at in terms of broader impacts and who else is tied into that and what we can do to help.
Well, Aaron, thanks so much for coming and answering some questions today for us. We appreciate it.
Absolutely. It's a pleasure.
Thanks. And Sarah, back to you.
Okay, Keith, thank you. And coming up, Katrina Shanklin wants to make the jump from the state assembly to Congress. Why she believes she's the best Democrat to take on the Republican incumbent, Derek Van Orden, in the 3rd District.